The Knicks never look better than they did earlier on, getting off the bus and getting ready. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. This should be a fun. One, Greg, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
A baseline J. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson with another miss. And now Portland on the break.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Sharp. Count that one.
Sharp testing the defense down the lane and succeeding. They couldn't keep up.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, are trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Here's Brunson. Good work there as it goes.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here's Simons. Now Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Thibault. Brunson covering. The shot, no good. Takes the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Brunson's got 7.
Savvy pass by Josh Hart. Sends the ball to the open teammate.
Here's Simons. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Barrett. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's deflected. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Down low, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
I like seeing Sharp dunk it, showing no mercy inside.
Brunson against Simon. Brunson the pass to Randall. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Portland trailing here. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's good.
There is Simons drawing the eyes of defenders, creating for his teammate.
Brunson scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ayton kicks to Simons. Grant with the screen on Brunson. A nice shot by Simons.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Grant against Hart. Grant in the post.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And both free throws good for Thibault. Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Hart the pass to Randall. 3 seconds left. No good. Shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Sims in at the power forward. Now, here's Quickly. Yep, that one goes in there.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Quickly. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Grimes. Here's Sims. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
Walker's checked in for Grant. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. So it's the Knicks now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Here's Quickly. Rebound by Murray. Trailblazers leading by 8. And here's Henderson. Scoreless thus far. With the teardrop, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
If you're a guard like Henderson, you need the floater. It really helps you in traffic.
Williams with the block. Henderson looking it over. On the wing, Walker. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Picked by Williams. A minute 50 left here in the second. Henderson outside. Takes a three. Henderson with another miss.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positions, he just goes for the finish. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Henderson. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group one. So for the Knicks. 1:07 left now here in the second. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers leading by 13. Grant for three. They grab their own miss. Ayton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ayton's got his first points of the game. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Nice rhythm on that play, and Randall with the smooth-looking shot.
And Ayton throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Hart, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Thibault. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson with it. In the corner, Barrett with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Trailblazers. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at center. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And Portland has possession. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. Simons surveying the D. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For New York, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now, here's Barrett. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Brand sets a screen for Simons. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Barrett. Oh, good with the triple. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, DA, that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. And Simons has it in the corner. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 16. Randall kicks to Brunson. The feed to Robinson. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. So New York ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Goes up off the inbound. Henderson, no good. Knicks trail by 14. The pass to Grimes. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded close. Here's Sims. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
For 3, Henderson. They get it back. Pass to Rupert. He kicks it to Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
.51 left to play in the third. Henderson for 3, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Back to quickly. Some nice passing by New York here. And now Portland on the break. Murray right side. Henderson outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 14. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Knox. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in command with the 6th. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, you've got Emmanuel quickly. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Hartenstein, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Portland leading by 18. Henderson outside. Ayton finds Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
Beating some good D. Scoot gets way up and can simply hang even over taller guys.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
No good from Grant. Knicks trail by 20. A floater. A shot by Sims, no good. Here's Henderson. And he banks in the layup.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Here's Sims. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Inside. And Ayton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Hartenstein. Sims in the corner. Simons. He's checked in for Henderson.
Personal foul. Substitution on
And here are the Blazers. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Now Simons. To the paint. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Simons.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
Simons. Three-pointer. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hart, wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
You don't see much from Josh Hart beyond the arc, but he was locked in there.
Simons with the ball. Hart covering. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Robinson passes to Hart. Pass to Brunson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Portland.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
The rebound by Grant. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Drops in the tray.
I like the shot-ready approach by Josh Hart. He was ready, and he caught it and fired it.
To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Barrett slams it in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Three-pointers, Simons. Robinson pulls it in, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball stolen.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Portland foul. Sharp. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for
A hard-nosed, tenacious defender, Josh Hart is also skilled at filling out when he should look to try to score.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that
matchup here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, BA. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Duncan Robinson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Butler in at the 2. Here's Sharp. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Outside Robinson. Adebayo sets a screen, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Portland gets called for the foul. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, BA, more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Now here's Simons. Here's Williams. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Bryant a screen on Simons. Bryant outside. And here's Butler outside. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
And here's Simons outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Sharp goes in.
Tried to use some of that size down the lane. Defenders not letting Sharp have an easy bucket.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
For 3, Robinson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Nice focus from Simons, just shrugging off the contact.
For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Thibault. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bryant outside. Outside Butler. He takes it in. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Jimmy Butler has great patience to go along with that strength to operate in the pick and roll.
They set the pick. There's Simons with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 3. Simons passes to Sharp. Hero against Simons. And the basket is good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Oh, and Bam taking flight.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
BA, you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best. Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Out to the right wing. Bryant outside. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. Out on his own on the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Butler passes to Bryant. Tries again. And here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Simons outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Butler surveying the floor. To the inside. Kicks it to Hero. It could go. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Josh Richardson out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Robinson in at the center position.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Down low. Good D by Murray.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5. And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Henderson. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Robinson. Love passes to Robinson. Back to Richardson. Love, a screen on Henderson. Richardson for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Richardson's pretty consistent at draining that 3 ball. The D can't allow him to get too comfortable while he's camped out behind the arc.
The drive by Henderson. And he drives in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Now here's Richardson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Henderson for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Richardson against Henderson. Pass to Martin. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Richardson for three. Rebounded by Knox. Portland trailing here. Here's Henderson. Soft touch off the glass. Henderson's got 6.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Miami's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Richardson against Henderson. Richardson, the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Henderson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Behind the back and lays it in.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece. Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson, just a terrific facilitator.
Richardson against Henderson. Pass to Highsmith. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Brown. In transition, here they come. And that one good. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, seeing Jeremy Grant at his size getting out on the break in full sprint, collecting and finishing.
Richardson, that's good. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Henderson drives in. Outside for Grant. On the wing, Murray. Nice move. Deflected.
Hard-nosed defender, and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Hero against Simons. On the attack, Hero. Robinson on the wing. Buries it from 3. Robinson's got 5 now.
Now that's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Robert Williams out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry, and then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time. That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Here's Simons, and Hero grabs the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Bryant. Hero outside. Robinson on the wing to the paint. And stolen by Williams. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got 6.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Hero outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Bryant. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Bryant's got his first bucket in this one.
And Bryant being down there and around the rebound area, it's where he has to stay active with his hands.
Butler against Simons. Sharp passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good pass from the two-guard. Sharp solid at finding his open man.
Hero outside. Bryant finds Hero. Outside for Butler. Robinson on the wing. Shakes him. Williams grabs the board.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Simons. And he was fouled. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Robinson can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
1:49 left in the third quarter.
And Jimmy Butler is in the zone and he keeps finding shots.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Simons outside. Fires in the triple. Simons has got 11 points.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Butler into the lane. Back to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Bryant's a tough guard when he gets outside of the key. He's got great touch.
And both free throws good for Bryant. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Simons into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Such a dynamic offensive player. Great speed, great hops. Simon's hard to stop when he makes his move.
Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, the handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Butler passes to Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Brown, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Williams. Grant's checked in for Thibault. And it's Knox in for Sharp. Richardson goes in. Can't get it to fall. Murray deciding where to go with it. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
And stolen by Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 00, Scoot Henderson.
Grant with a steal. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, what a All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter, we've got Kevin Love, Josh Richardson out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. Here's Grant. It's hauled in by the Heat.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Henderson for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami trailing. On the wing, Richardson, defended by Henderson. Outside Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Grant. 6 on the shot clock. It's Martin on the wing. Good. And the Heat lead by 1.
What focus from Martin, not allowing the defense to even get to him.
Here's Grant. Off with the layup. For Miami, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. A line change here for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. The floater. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Hero with it. Thibault picks him up. Hero, the pass to Butler. On the wing, Bryant. Robinson, a screen on Williams. Pass to Robinson. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. And that one's long. The Trailblazers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Simons' shot is good.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Adebayo, counted and one. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Simons. Rebound by the Heat. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Adebayo. Back to Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Bryant outside. Jacks up a three. Thibault with the board. The Trailblazers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Sharp. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Right side Robinson. Here he goes. And he comes up with a bucket.
Oh, man. And Duncan has hit big shots before. Let's add another to the list.
Simons passes to Sharp. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Outside for Butler. Right side Robinson. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
And, Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Portland trailing here. To the inside. Williams. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Butler passes to Bryant. And stolen by Williams. Sharp goes in. And it's good.
With a slash there from Sharp. So difficult to stop.
Butler with the ball. Adebayo, a screen on Thibault.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim in temporary.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Grant's checked in for Thibault. And Miami also making a switch. Richardson's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And we've seen some moments where Bam has had to step up and be a leader in times like this, including going to the line in important moments. And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Grant out to Simons. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Grant. Driving inside. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
And here's Butler outside. Off target from downtown. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible...
the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Bryant, and it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. Now Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, never one to force up a three. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Here's Hart. It's Barrett on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Barrett against Butler. Outside Robinson. The pass to Bryant. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Hart.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Here's Hart. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Here's Butler driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Butler.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. In the corner, it's Bryant. In the Heat, another three.
Well, you let Thomas Bryant get set for that shot. He's able to make it without hesitation.
Randall with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Bryant. Randall with some nice deep.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Butler passes to Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Boy, the ability of Thomas. Bryant to play over the top of the defense. So impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Now, here's Hart. And Randall throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Count it. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
And R.J. Barrett Doris continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Hart, and he slams it one-handed.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So it's Miami now, following the score by New York. Here's Bryant. Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Bryant with a screen for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen, and because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Offensive rebound. Randall. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Heat, trailing by 10. And a wide open look for Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Hart has it in the corner. And here's the fast break. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I tell you, you better protect the basketball around Jimmy Butler. The anticipation skills, he'll pick it clean from you.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. New York, no good that time either. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got his second bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. New York ahead. They lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. Martin is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward. Well, Doris thinking about last season for the Knicks. Clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
The Heat trail by 11. Richardson outside, inside, and finished off by Robinson.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Quickly with a wide open look. And the three off target. And Miami shooting an efficient 53% from the field. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Outside, Martin. Pass to Highsmith. Outside, Robinson. To the paint. Highsmith's shot is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Here's McBride. Richardson covering. The pass to Roby. Lets it fly. And it's Miami with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Highsmith. Kicks it out to Richardson. Love outside. He dishes it to Robinson. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Too open that time, made it look too easy. Bryant's got 8 points.
We know that perimeter shooting is a coveted skill for the modern NBA big man. Thomas Bryant developed a great range for a shot.
Here's Randall. It's good from the top of the key. 11 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Right side Robinson. Butler against Robinson. Here's the three. And it's Butler missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Randall kicks to Brunson. Robinson passes to Brunson. Trains the three-pointer.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Outside Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
The Heat trail by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Hero. Bryant outside. The dish to Robinson. Bryant with a screen on Brunson. Kicks it out to Bryant. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bryant's got 11 points.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the Knicks with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Brunson, here we go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Robinson on the wing. Barrett covering. And Bryant throws it down.
What a game for Thomas Bryant. He's been percolating, and the defense better do something to stop this guy.
Offensive rebound. Miami trailing. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Bryant's got 16.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on, you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
For Miami, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Outside, Hero. Outside, Bryant. Driving in. Outside for Robinson. Back to Bryant. The 3. Rebounded by Hart. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Fires for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Outside Robinson. The kick out to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
It's Hart on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. .127 left here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
The kick outside to Butler. Hero against Hart. Clock at 6. Hero passes to Robinson. Shot to stop the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Robinson. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group in for the Heat. Robinson's checked in for Adebayo. Kevin Love comes in for Bryant. Martin's checked in for Butler. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Hero. DiVincenzo. Pass to McBride. From downtown. Rebound by the Heat. Love inside. It's Richardson on the wing. Still without a basket. The Knicks leading by 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
On the wing quickly. No good from outside. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-5 run. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Richardson. Robinson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Martin. And it's Highsmith in at the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Quickly. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 9. Richardson the pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Kevin Love with the power finish there.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bryant outside. To the middle. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, the high-value three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Robinson on the wing. Brunson covering. Bryant with a screen on Brunson. Richardson finds Bryant. Richardson outside. Driving the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
Well, you can see the will that Josh Richardson plays with. Contact, not a problem for this guy.
Down low, Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The kick outside to Butler. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well,
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Butler with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Passes it to Adebayo. It's rebounded by New York. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got that one up quick. And the Knicks lead by 16.
boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Outside Butler. To stop the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Brunson, here we go. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
New York with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Randle has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Puts up a deep three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, Jalen Brunson has balanced out that effectiveness in the paint with this right here, the range shooting.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Ryan sets the screen for Richardson. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so here is New York. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Brunson, no good. Bryant outside. Launches it from deep. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant has the ability to take and make deep shots. You've got to get a hand up and contest.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
the Trailblazer. Happy to have you with us for... So, Smitty, you want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball. Basketball, well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Robert Williams out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Outside Brunson. He drops it from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
Love the confident answer from Simons. Coming right back and getting his own triple.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Now here's Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Randall on the screen. Puts up a three. And it's Brunson again missing. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Sharp, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he makes it.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Simons against Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Hard with it. Lets it go from deep. And again, the Knicks missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Simons has the open look. Knocks down the 18-footer. Simons got 8 points.
Smart play by Simons. He sees the mid-range opening and takes it.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Baseline jumper. And it's Simons missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And that one's good for Brunson. He's got 5.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Sharp passes to Simons. Three-pointer. Again, Simons missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Hits a three-pointer.
Quick little pull-up right there. I like seeing Simons stop on a dime like this.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Another miss by Simons. New York trailing. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Trailblazers ball.
.127 left in the first quarter. Sharp passes to Simons. Ayton, a screen on Barrett. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Brunson's got 8 points. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. And And here's Simons outside. On target from range.
And once Simons gets cooking, watch out, because he's capable of dominating games all by himself.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Right side Barrett. Hey, from beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Simons with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Simons' shot is good.
Not easy to maintain your form with that much contact. Nice work by Anthony Simons to keep his focus.
Now a timeout called by New York. So for the Knicks. And the Knicks shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Quickly from outside. Portland grabs the miss. DiVincenzo with a steal. Quickly outside from the line. He squares up and sinks it.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
That'll count. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerves to hit that.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 9. And we'll be back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Isaiah Roby. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Ryan?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Hartenstein passes to Roby. And here is Fournier. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hartenstein's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
He takes it in, and that one's good. Knocks.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Quickly against Henderson. And that one's good. Quickly.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Henderson outside. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Hartenstein, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Henderson for 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
To the inside, Hartenstein. The shot comes out. Nice D from Brown. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Henderson, the pass to Graham. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And that one drops. Roby's got his second bucket of the night. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, PA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
On the wing, Fournier. There's the triple. Hauled in by Brown. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Henderson outside. From deep. Can't hit that one.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Roby. Hart's checked in for Fournier. And Brunson is subbed in for Quickly. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
The 7th pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Shaedon Sharpe continues to show great promise as an all-around player.
Brunson taking his time here. It's Brunson working inside.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Brunson against Thibault. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And so it's Portland, ending the quarter up 10. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
New York trailing. Lets the 3 fly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
But, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Williams, a screen on Brunson. Here's Simons. From the top of the key, he buries it. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
The agility on full display. What a move by Anthony with the rock.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Brunson rushes in. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Steps back. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it. Simons outside. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. For 3. Another miss by Simons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Barrett. Outside for Randall. Some solid defense from Williams.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. For 3, Barrett. And Aiden pulls it down. Portland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And it's Simons missing.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Barrett's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Simons passes to Sharp. Outside, Williams. Simons outside. Back to Williams. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Here's Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
Solid work from the interior. Sharp doesn't pass up these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Randall finds Brunson. No good on the 3. Portland leading. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Simons, and he drives in.
Cutting his way to a shot, Simons working at full speed.
The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Portland now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Henderson. Softly drops in the floater. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Quickly from outside. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Henderson against Quickly. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
And he slams it in one-handed.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even
Previous play is at the line. 2 shots.
these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Fournier for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Isaiah Roby out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Fournier in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Quickly passes to Hartenstein, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Into the lane. And yep, it's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First free throw is good. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Randall, he's checked in for Roby. R.J. Barrett comes in for DiVincenzo. Hart's checked in for Fournier. And Brunson is subbed in for Quickly. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Ayton, he's checked in for Brown. Robert Williams comes in for Murray. Sharp, he's checked in for Knox. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Ayton passes to Simons. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Brunson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Grant finds Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
A jack-of-all-trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got 26 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Hart passes to Randall. Soft touch off the glass.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Barrett against Simons. Pass to Grant. Ayton with it from downtown. Sharp passes to Graham. Over Brunson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 9. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Barrett. And Ayton pulls it down.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Brunson with a double team. Grant with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Grant. Launches it from deep. Kept alive. Now Simons. Lets a floater go. That shot off. Knicks shooting a solid 47%. Here's Randall. Count it. Good.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
Here's Sharp. The kick out to Williams. Fires for three. Second shot opportunity. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Grant. Here's Ayton. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Robinson to the wing on the left. Here's Randall driving in. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton with it. To win the cold spell. There's Simons with a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Ooh, poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 00.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Hart. He's off on the layup.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Barrett can't hit. Puts up a deep 3. It's off. So the Trailblazers win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can...
matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Andre Ayton out there with Williams, and it's Simons in at the point guard. Now here's Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Now here's Sharp, defended by Butler. The kick out to Simons. Teardrop shot. Rebound by the Heat.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Adebayo with a screen on Williams, and Bryant wide open. He shoots off target with his three.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow. Thomas Bryant showing the modern big man stylings, stepping back and draining a three.
Here's Simons. Here's Williams, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Bryant from way outside. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Simons with the ball. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Good ball movement here by Miami. Kicks it out to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where
Previous play is
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in, they have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, the potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
And then Sharpe with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Ayton a screen on Richardson. Simons from outside. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
And here's Adebayo outside. Rebound by Williams. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Bryant. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Richardson the pass to Bryant. Williams with the block. Now here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Sharp. The 3. Thibault can't get it to go.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
The kick out to Bryant. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Bryant. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reached the end of the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Jeremy Grant, Murray out there with Brown. Then it's Henderson. And it's Knox in at the 2-guard spot. So, Brent, at the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
And, oh, here we go with Henderson. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's the break from about 19 feet. Robinson misses.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Martin against Henderson. Outside Martin. 6 to shoot. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
Here's Henderson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Highsmith's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 7. Now Henderson. Wide open look here for Murray. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Highsmith. And the dunk by Love.
Well, if Kevin Love gets that deep and has that kind of room, he's going to make sure of it with the jam.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Grant gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Grant against Hero. Love outside. Right side Hero. Pass to Highsmith. Offensive rebound.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Anderson looking it over. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Misses from close range. Hero on the wing. Back to Robinson. That one falls. And now it's only a 5-point Portland lead.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Robinson. Nothing on the board. To the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Haynes got space. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Richardson finds Butler. The kick out to Bryant. With 2 seconds left, and the jumper is good. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Portland Trail. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Scoot Henderson, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Thomas Bryant. Richardson is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
And here's Bryant for 3.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Sharp, that's good.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Adebayo finds Richardson, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Simons from outside. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Adebayo drives in, and Adebayo throws it down.
Bam can really move, and that mobility is just so dangerous.
Simons against Robinson, and it's Simons missing. The Heat trail by 8. Richardson dishes to Bryant. Back to Richardson. The kick out to Bryant. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Right side, Butler. With the shot. Is it alive? Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. The kick out to Simons. The 3-ball buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Toughest 3 on the floor. No biggie for Simons.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire. You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you. Robinson kicks to Bryant. Robinson sets a screen for Bryant. And Thibault sends it back. Now, here's Sharp, defended by Butler. Thibault for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Thibault's got 6 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And the Heat, another 3.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Simons.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Ayton, a screen on Richardson. Pass to Sharp. Ayton kicks to Thibault. Simons from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trail. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Trailblazers, you've got Knox. Murray out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Brown in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Here's Martin. Kicks to Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's the pass to Knox. Hero against Henderson. Clock at 6. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Henderson's the kind of playmaker a team can build an offense around. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Hero passes to Love. Kicks it out to Hero. Passes it to Highsmith. Here's Robinson. Yep, that one goes. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Knox the pass to Henderson. The three-pointer no good. The Heat trail by 12. And Love throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Henderson no good.
First team.
That's good from Hero. So both teams making some changes here. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Bryant sets the screen for Butler. Outside, Bryant. A floater, and that one drops.
This is what you want to see from your big guy, just continuing to play aggressive.
From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. In transition, here comes Miami. Three-pointer, Butler. A three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 4-point Portland lead. Simons against Richardson. Simons the pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Pass to Bryant. Outside Robinson. Back to Bryant. Over Williams. Kicks it out to Richardson. Simons with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. From past the arc. And it's Simons missing. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Miami. They're on a 12-4 run. Well, they'll pass it to Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Here's the three. Pass to Williams. Now Thibault. Beyond the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Butler. On the wing, Bryant. Adebayo high post. Dishes it to Richardson. For 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second. Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Outside Bryant. In the corner, it's Robinson. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Simons against Adebayo. Here's Sharp. Yes!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
goes from way outside. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
career, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at small forward. Now here's Adebayo. And here's Butler. For three, Robinson. Hart pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Now here's Richardson. And Bryant gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Outside Robinson. Nice move. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Butler. Right side Richardson. Bryant outside. And the three-pointer goes. Bryant's got 5.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Butler passes to Bryant. And stolen by Barrett. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Butler passes to Robinson. Off the mark there with a 3.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Now here's Bryant. 5 points in the game. Outside Robinson. 4 on the clock. Adebayo, a screen on Brunson. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Butler against Barrett. Here's Bryant. Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either. And here's New York now. They're on an 18-7 run. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Butler. Richardson, the pass to Butler. Good work defensively by Robinson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Richardson. No made baskets yet. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Brunson with it. Robinson defending. Brunson misses. Hard against Richardson.
Well, Josh Richardson has the strength to be able to play through contact. Really good job drawing it there.
And that one misses.
Josh Richardson.
And he sinks the second. Brunson taking his time here. From the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Bryant. Good work defensively by Randall.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks out in front. Up. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for New York, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, Isaiah Roby out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Fournier in at the 2. And it's Miami's ball, trailing by 17. Outside Love. Pass to Martin. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Going all the way to the rack. And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, you think about Evan Fournier making himself more and more of a factor on the defensive end of the floor as his career has progressed. Really good job anticipating that steal.
DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Knocks it loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Heat on offense. 19-point game. You know, the one thing about Kevin Love, he truly loves this game. No pun intended, though.
Well, P.A., you know he loves the game because he's willing to change as his career has gotten deeper and deeper. This was a dominant scorer-rebounder during his days in Minnesota when he first got drafted. He's changed teams a couple of times, but the fact of the matter is he's so skilled, he can adapt to any situation.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you.
Well, super close range right there. Roby quite confident on that dunk.
It's Martin on the wing. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Hero for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
It's Quickly with a drive. Good on the bucket. Quickly's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Highsmith. He's scoreless. 5 to shoot. Love passes to Highsmith. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. New York has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Quickly from outside. Hartenstein. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Hero. minute 53 left to play in the first half. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Miami. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate, great defender, because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick and roll action. And here's the key, BA. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
Throws it up high, and Adebayo slams it in.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
That one's good for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bryant outside. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Richardson, the pass to Butler. Tipped. That's tipped. Outside Robinson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good, Robinson. A new lineup here for New York. And both free throws good for Robinson. .36 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of, because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Butler. Back to Bryant. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 8.
Well, you let Thomas Bryant get set for that shot. He's able to make it without hesitation. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Butler with the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Butler. Duncan Robinson is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Richardson in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Bryant. Back to Richardson. Kicks it out to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Josh Richardson. First personal foul. First team.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. B.A.?
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Barrett. Oh, from deep. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Adebayo finds Bryant. Shoots over Randall. Bryant, no good. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. For 3, Randall gets the 3 to fall. Randall's got 11 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Brunson. 26 points for him. From outside the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Adebayo in the post. He's covered by Hart. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And it sends Bam Adebayo to the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And the ball out of play, the Knicks will have it.
And that's a foolish pass, plain and simple.
New York has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Brunson on the drive. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
The shot by Butler, no good. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-7 run. Tipped. Richardson with it. Hard covering. Adebayo passes to Butler. Finished off the break.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Outside Brunson. Going inside. Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Randall, the pass to Brunson, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's quickly with a drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Good on the second one. And the Heat shooting just 36% in the 3rd. Hero for 3. The shot won't fall. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He buries it from 3.
Well, I tell you, that's a nice feed by Isaiah Roby. Smart to keep his options open.
Hero for 3. And no good. Pass to Quickly. And it's Fournier penetrating. Fires from the wing. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's been all about Jalen Brunson. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for New York, Isaiah Roby out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now here's Quickly. The three. Miami grabs the miss. Now here's Hero. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Love. Back to Robinson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Robinson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Robinson passes to Love. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Outside Brunson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Hero, the pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Hart from long range. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Hero for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-pointer. And the Knicks another 3.
Well, credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Hero, the pass to Highsmith. Martin outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Fires from deep. They get it back. Pass to Randall. And that's an intentional foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Brunson outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Josh Richardson out in transition. You give this guy a little bit of open space and he will make you pay.
And Richardson comes to help. To the wing, right side. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 33 points.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
3.
Brunson's got 17 now, just in the second half. Adebayo from long range. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Butler. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
From deep, the shot by Butler, no good. Smooth sailing for New York. It's Barrett on the wing. And the three off target. Outside Butler. .30 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Bryant outside. Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Bryant. Another shot. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, we all know shooting's so valuable in today's NBA, and bigs have got to be able to do it. Thomas Bryant doing work in the mid-range.
Here's Brunson, who drains the 19-footer. Brunson's got 47 points.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Puts up a deep three. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory.